Hello everyone, this is Mothership here, and today I'm going to be reviewing Memento Mori, episode 4 of Strange New Worlds. So this episode is essentially a mix of Balance of Terror from the original series and Disaster from the Next Generation, because the plot is that the Gorn have chased the Enterprise into this brown dwarf that is being pulled into a black hole, and they're kind of hiding. Sensors don't work and neither do weapons. The Enterprise has exhausted all of its photon torpedoes, and it's basically Balance of Terror, except instead of cloaking, you've got them hiding in this dust giant, which is really cool. But it's also geniusly merged with Disaster, where you've got different members of the crew in different parts of the ship, trapped, doing different things. So you've got number one in sickbay being treated for wounds by Dr. Mbenga and Nurse Chapel. And you've got Cadet Uhura and Mr. Hemmer trapped in a cargo bay. And it's basically Beverly and Geordi. It's that same kind of idea, and they end up being vital into saving the Enterprise. And the rest are on the bridge doing what you'd pretty much expect them to be doing. But another great thing about this episode is that it's got character development for La'an, because, you know, her whole backstory is that her family was eaten by the Gorn, and this is the episode where we see the Gorn, so it's great for her character, and you get some great moments. Now, this episode is very pretty, like, visually, there's some amazing shots of the gas giant and all, but also, the crew just used some very cool, interesting tactics. And I actually am talking about both crews, of the Enterprise and the Gorn ships. For example, the Enterprise uses systems that don't have anything to do with tracking the Gorn ships, and they reverse engineer it and use it to track the Gorn ships. And, for example, they can't launch a torpedo because the torpedo launchers are offline, so they manually drop a torpedo on a Gorn ship, destroying it, which is absolutely incredible. But another cool thing that makes that scene cooler is that the Gorn wanted them to attack that Gorn ship, because it turns out they had like 3 more ships, bigger, more powerful ships hiding, and now they know where the Enterprise is, so they can just assault it continuously. There's all these little changes in power, everything seems to just keep getting worse for the Enterprise. It's so cool. And I honestly don't really have any criticisms of this episode. I think it's actually pretty much perfect. It's not boring, it's got gorgeous visuals, good music, great plot, it merges Balance of Terror and Disaster into something new and beautiful, while also connecting the villain to one of the main characters that we've had built up over the previous 3 episodes. It's great. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. For me, it was easily the best episode of Strange New Worlds, and I hope to get more of the Gorn in the future of the show. So join me next time where I'll review All Those Who Wander and wrap up the series.